Shadows of Chernobyl. The mutant monsters unleashed. Hey there, fellow explorers. Ever wondered what secrets lurk within the shadows of Chernobyl? Today, we're diving deep into the exclusion zone, uncovering the legends of mutant monsters said to roam this eerie landscape. Strap in, because this journey is gonna be as thrilling as it is enlightening. Let's go. First things first, let's rewind to April 26, 1986. The catastrophic meltdown of reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant released about 400 times more radioactive material than the Hiroshima bomb. The immediate aftermath led to the evacuation of over 116,000 people, creating a 2,600 square kilometer exclusion zone. The birth of mutation. Alright, so the radiation levels in some parts of the zone are still dangerously high, with cesium-137 and strontium-90 having half-lives of around 30 years. But guess what? Nature didn't get the memo to stay away. Animals and plants have reclaimed the area, creating a unique ecological niche. Did you know that researchers found a type of black fungus, Cryptococcus neoformans, that actually thrives on radiation? Yep, it converts gamma radiation into chemical energy, a process called radiosynthesis. Talk about life finding a way. Radiation can cause mutations by breaking DNA strands or altering nucleotide bases. While most mutations are harmful, sometimes they can lead to new adaptations. So, could these conditions give rise to creatures with extraordinary abilities? Let's explore that intriguing possibility. The Stalker. Meet the Stalker, a humanoid figure with elongated limbs and pale, translucent skin. Sounds like a nightmare fuel, right? But what's fascinating is its supposed ability, shadow blending. It can merge with shadows, becoming nearly invisible in low light conditions. From a scientific perspective, translucency can result from a lack of pigmentation. Albino animals, for example, have reduced melanin. But blending into shadows? Well, some deep-sea creatures like the glass octopus are nearly transparent to avoid predators. Radiation increases mutation rates, up to 1,000 times the normal rate in some studies. While we haven't documented any human-like creatures with these abilities, the concept taps into real biological phenomena like camouflage and translucency. Pretty wild, huh? The reactor beast. Next up is the reactor beast. Imagine a colossal bear with metallic fur and veins that glow with a blue radioactive hue. Its superpower? Radiation pulse. When threatened, it releases a burst of radiation energy. Talk about a defensive mechanism. Now, animals bioaccumulate toxins, including radioactive isotopes. For instance, wild boars in parts of Germany still show high levels of cesium-137 from Chernobyl fallout. However, bioluminescence is a real phenomenon. Certain fungi and marine life emit light due to chemical reactions. So, could a mutation cause an animal to emit light? Possibly, but radiation emission is a stretch. Still, it's a fascinating blend of fact and fiction. The Whisper. Enter the Whisper, an ethereal, mist-like entity composed of radioactive particles that shimmer in the light. Its claim to fame is mind manipulation, inducing hallucinations and confusion. Spooky, right? Inhaling radioactive particles can have neurological effects. Studies have linked radiation exposure to cognitive impairments and increased oxidative stress in the brain. While a sentient mist controlling minds is a leap, the underlying science of radiation affecting mental functions is solid. It's a reminder of how real-world science can inspire mythical tales. The Firefly Swarm. Now, let's talk about the firefly swarm. Bioluminescent insects emitting a toxic glow, overwhelming in numbers. Their superpower is radiant consumption, rapidly devouring organic matter while emitting radiation. Kinda like piranhas of the air. Bioluminescence, as seen in fireflies, is due to the enzyme luciferase acting on luciferin in the presence of oxygen. But radioactive insects? High radiation areas show decreased insect diversity. However, certain hardy species adapt and thrive. While they don't become radioactive devourers, the idea underscores radiation's impact on smaller organisms. Fascinating stuff. The Iron Tree. Behold the Iron Tree, a colossal tree with metallic bark and roots that sense vibrations. Its superpower? Electromagnetic control. It can disrupt electronic devices and even generate electromagnetic pulses, EMPs. Plants absorbing metals isn't just science fiction. Hyperaccumulators like the alpine pennycress absorb heavy metals from the soil, In fact, phytoremediation uses such plants to clean contaminated environments. Now, affecting electronics? That's a tall order, but trees have been known to interfere with radio signals due to their water content. So, while an EMP-generating tree is a mythical leap, the foundational science is rooted, pun intended, in reality. The Echo Hound. Dog lovers, this one's for you. The Echo Hound. A canine-like creature with multiple eyes and jaws that can unhinge. Its superpower? Sonic howl. A piercing sound that can shatter glass and incapacitate prey. Animals like bats and dolphins use echolocation, emitting sounds to navigate. The pistol shrimp snaps its claw to create a bubble that reaches temps hotter than the sun, producing a loud snap. High-intensity sounds can indeed shatter glass, usually around 100 decibels. While no animals naturally produce sounds that intense, it's an exciting amalgamation of biological sonar and the physics of sound. Science rocks. The Phantom Twin. Now for the mind bender, the Phantom Twin. It appears as a mirror image of whoever observes it, mimicking movements imperfectly. Its superpower is identity mimicry, assuming the appearance and even some memories of its observer. In psychology, the doppelganger effect is unsettling. Neurological conditions like mirrored self-misidentification make people unable to recognize their reflection. While no entity can steal your identity, the science of perception and self-recognition is complex and fascinating. It's a perfect example of how our brains can play tricks on us, especially under stress. Mind-blowing, isn't it? The lurker below. Hold on to your hats, it's the lurker below. An underground behemoth covered in armored plates with bioluminescent patterns. Its superpower? Seismic disturbance. It can trigger earthquakes and reshape the terrain. Earthworms and moles are essential for soil health, aerating the earth. Radiation impacts soil organisms significantly, often reducing their populations. While no creature can cause earthquakes, human activities like mining can induce seismic events. This monster is a creative extrapolation of subterranean life and the powerful forces beneath our feet. Tremor-inducing, right? The Radiant Phoenix. Last but not least, the Radiant Phoenix. This majestic creature has feathers made of pure energy and embodies rebirth flame. Upon defeat, it combusts and is reborn stronger. Talk about rising from the ashes. Radiation affects birds significantly. Some studies show birds in Chernobyl have adapted by increasing their levels of antioxidants like glutathione to combat oxidative stress from radiation. While a literal phoenix is mythical, the concept symbolizes resilience and adaptation, core themes in evolutionary biology. Nature's ability to adapt is nothing short of extraordinary. So, what can we take away from these tales of mutant monsters? Beyond the spooky stories and thrilling encounters, there's a deeper message about the unintended consequences of human actions. Chernobyl stands as a stark reminder of how our technologies can dramatically alter the environment, in ways we might not anticipate. It's a call to approach scientific advancement with responsibility and respect for the natural world. Our intrepid explorers make it out, carrying not just stories of mythical creatures, but a newfound appreciation for the resilience of life and the importance of ethical scientific practices. They vow to share their experiences to promote awareness and change. As they depart, the zone remains, a place where nature continues to adapt and evolve in unexpected ways. It leaves us wondering what other secrets lie hidden, waiting to be discovered. At the end of the day, Chernobyl is more than just a site of disaster, it's a living laboratory. Researchers continue to study the long-term effects of radiation on ecosystems, uncovering insights that could inform everything from medicine to environmental science. For all of us fascinated by the intersection of science and the unknown, Chernobyl offers a profound lesson. It's about respecting the immense power we hold and recognizing the responsibility that comes with it. Let's continue to explore, learn, and most importantly, take care. But wait, is this the end of our story, or just the beginning? Could the mutations be spreading, evolving beyond the boundaries we thought were secure? Only time will tell. Stay curious, my friends. Thanks for joining me on this unbelievable journey into the heart of Chernobyl's legends. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mysterious and the scientific, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. Got thoughts or theories? Drop them in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.